Hello everyone, I am back with another character creation in the Dogma 2 character creator. Someone asked me to make Dean Winchester from the Supernatural series. This is my best attempt at doing so. Hopefully you guys like this one. Let's jump into the customizations. So for the base head, which is where I always like to start, we're using base head number 18. And for the skin, it was a hard time getting his character right, unfortunately, because you're relying on his 10 o'clock shadow for a lot of his skin. The best one I could find to match him was skin number 10 at skin color number 9 with the wrinkles maxed out. So if you guys want to play around with some different skins, go ahead and feel free. This was the best one I could find. That out of the way, let's jump into these body settings. I didn't spend too much time on the body, so feel free to make any changes here you guys want. We're at a height of 186, torso length of 19, muscle style 10, 50 for the strength, 22 for the trap size, 22 for the upper body muscle mass, minus 53 for the lower body mass, minus 78 for the upper body size, and minus 52 for the lower body size. For the head size is at minus 10, the length is at 20, the width is at 0, the depth is at 10, the face height is at 100, the neck length is at 75, and the thickness is at minus 15. Upper body, the shoulder width is at minus 1, size is at minus 15, chest thickness is at minus 47, chest size is at 40, torso width minus 13, torso depth is minus 33, arm length is minus 12, arm size 38, 28 for the uppers, and 48 for the forearms. Lower body, we're at minus 70 for waist width, I'm at 0 and 0 for rear size and waist size. Leg size overall 38, thighs 35, and calves are at 41. For the posture, I left him at movement style 0. You can give him more rigid. Actually, more rigid feels like feels more like Dean. So let's do that. Minus 70 for the movement, 46 for the elbows, 21 for the knees. Posture of 38. Feel free to change that if you guys want. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. For the head, we are looking at a brow of minus 85 height, spacing of minus 54. Overall depth is 18, the inner is 33, the outer is 79, the angle is at minus 17, and the bend is at minus 1. Play around with the angle and bend to give them a different expression if you want. For the eyes, we're at minus 88 height, minus 29 width, depth of 47, eye size is 0, angle is at 4, and we're at 15 for both squints. You can add more squint if you want to kind of give him that more like narrowed eye look that he has quite often. For the nose, we're at a length of 40, bridge width of 14, bridge height of minus 50, overall bump is 45, the upper bump is at 100, the lower is at 14, and the nostril size is at minus 16. The height is at the height is at 10, the width is at 10, the tip depth is at 37, tip angle 42, and sharpness is at 27. For his ears, I went with size 46, angle minus 5, openness 7, tilt minus 4, tips are at 11, and lobes are at 10. For the cheeks, I'm at a minus 8 for the combo, minus 30 for cheek bulge, 0 for neck fat, cheek height of minus 6, minus 60 for the width, and a cheek depth of 78. For his mouth, we're at a height of minus 7, a width of minus 10, protrusion of minus 11, mouth corners are at minus 50, the lip thickness is at 10, and the lower lip is at minus 20. The jaw and chin. Jaw definition is at 41, width is at minus 62, position is at minus 80, and protrusion is at 10. For the chin, we're at minus 40 height, 23 width, 65 protrusion, and 1 for the sharpness. Moving to the hairstyles. The most modern hairstyle that matches him is going to be number 6, so that's what I went with. The root color, I went with a 67, and the tip color, I went for a 68. If you want to go for a lighter brown, feel free. I did 91 for the blend, 77 for sheen position, and 14 for the sheen. For his eyebrows, I went with number 6. The base color is set to 1, and the thickness is set to 75. For the facial hair, right now I have none. We're relying on the skin's 10 o'clock shadow. If you want, you can go with number 8. I'm not the biggest fan of how thick these hairs look, but if he's got kind of more of his rougher period where he hasn't shaved recently, this might be the look that you want to go for. In that case, I'll show you the settings I use for this. I used 119 for the root color, 127 for the tip to kind of help it blend into the skin more, and then I did a blend of 67 with a sheen of 50 and a sheen of 13 So I'm gonna disable that, but that option's there if you guys like it. And then I did not do any body hair. For the eyes, he's got green eyes. It's sometimes hard to see in the images because he's squinting and he's in the shadows, but apparently they're a nice, really green eye. I did 119 for the primary, 150 for the secondary, and 110 for the tertiary. So that kind of gives him that like brownish center. For the iris size, we're at -23, and we're at -11 for the pupils. I did go into the eye shadow, and I'll show you why. On the base skin, you see it's got these really dark rings around the eyes there. I wanted to get rid of those to not make him look like completely sleep deprived, even though he is a lot of the times. So I went with number 2, and then for the color, we went with the color 1 is number 26, color 2 is number 25, intensity is at 65, coverage 100, opacity is at 50, and the sheen is at 50. And that helps just blend that back into his natural skin color there. If you went with a different skin, you may have to change those colors around. No eyeliner, no freckles, nothing done to the cheeks. For the lips, he's got actually quite pink lips. I'll show you. So his base skin lips were not quite bright pink enough. So I went to a type 5 lip. It's my go-to lip style. I did a lip color of 14, 100 for the spread, 0 opacity, and 72 for the sheen. And you can see as I change it, it just adds a more vivid pink to his base lip skin to more closely match how his lips look in most of the images I saw. All right, that's it for Dean Winchester, guys. I'll probably do Sam as well to complete the pair if I can. Sam might be difficult. I'm trying to think if they're going to have a hairstyle that's going to work for him, because he's got very distinct hairstyle as well. Anyways, I'll give him a shot. If you guys like this one, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments down below if there's someone that you guys would like to see. Otherwise, check out my channel. I got tons of people already made on there, from shows, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. That's it for this one, guys. I'm out. Deuces.